another record haul, another record show. Going to the same one. I've been honestly going to the same one, and it's been getting better and better since the first time I went. This is the 4th time going, and honestly, it's pretty good. So I got a ton, and I got super lucky with one. But as you know, we gotta first go over to freebies. Now, for the business cards, for the freebies, obviously, most of these are going into, whatever, like different orders, basically. So like this one for whatever this is. Record Smith. Ooh, Zodiac Records. I actually don't have this one in Haverty Grace. So that's going in my pile. More of stuff from Realms of Rock. KT Media again. Whatever this one is. The Beatles collectible dude. Another one. Oh, I ended up picking up 2 for Ico. They didn't even mean that. But then Mothership. And then Record Connection. So, figured these are cool. I'll put them in orders. It gives everyone a little freebie. I love doing that for people. And then I got the Record Smith the newspaper. So that's pretty neat. So this one is issue number 175, November to December 2025, and 78 singles included in the issue. So I was like, that's pretty neat. I don't remember seeing. Oh, it ripped a little bit. Oh well. But it's like I don't remember seeing a lot of these. So that's pretty cool. 45 reissues. Oh wow. So this is legitimately stuff for sale. That is pretty cool. I like finding these little pieces. That's cool. So now for the first bit, you know what? We'll do the cassettes because I'm gonna show you quickly. This giant box for $20. The whole thing. Which, once I tell you what's in it, that makes sense. We're gonna go from the bottom. This one I have no idea what it is, but I recognize the label. Here, there, and everywhere. Beatles for guitar. I think it's Goran Solskjaer. It's some sort of sampler cassette. And if I'm correct, this is like a Dutch or German label it's on. Most of these I'm going to be selling. I'll tell you which ones I'm keeping. I'm keeping the Beatles for guitar for now. This is sell. This is Jethro Tull Bursting Out. Then we have The Who with Who's Missing. Okay. I don't remember this one at all. Pretty cool. We have Madonna up next. True Blue. Interesting. Here you go. Most of these will be up on my Mercari first and then eBay afterwards. Yeah, I'll tell you. This is a keep for sure. Deep Purple Machine Head. But the even better part, it's a side loader. It's hard to find side loaders to begin with. I think I only have one. But to mention, it is an actual good band's side loader. And they're in really great shape. They come from one guy's collection. So I was like, I knew they were going to be good. We have U2 Zooropa or Zoorapa. No idea, but cool. This one I don't know if I'm keeping. I gotta see how I feel about it. But it's T-Rex. And it's the slider. It says T-Rex is slider, so there you go. Also, a side loader. Oh, lordy loo. So it's a bit cracked, but hey. You live in... This is like, how old is this one? This is like 50-something years old, so... I'm not really surprised it's cracked, but hey. At least it still holds the cassette in place. Let me see if I can... There we go. Set it back in place a bit. Not a bad crack, just old as shit, if I'm gonna say so. So this one's honestly, I'll sell it. Why not? I'm not a super fan of T-Rex, so it'll at least go to a good home. Is this sealed? Yeah! Night Ranger, 7 Wishes. This is still factory sealed. Like, crisp. Another Deep Purple side loader. Made in Japan. It's a bit dusty. So, amazing. I'll show you the other Deep Purple side loader quickly while I have it. Then we have Burn. Pretty cool. also a side loader. Pretty cool. And then the one that caught my eye the most, Frank Zappa with Chic Your Booty. This is amazing. I love the album. So when I saw this in the top of the case, I was like, I gotta have it. Then we have Deep Purple, the Book of, what is it, Taliesin? Or, yeah, that's what it looks like. This is an odd looking, like obviously someone wrote on that, but okay. But like, it says made in the USA, but like, it's a sticker label. I had to look it up, but still cool. And this is a sell. Motley Crue. I'm not a fan of Motley Crue, really. Decade of Decadence. I gotta change the case on it, but not bad. Like, the actual artwork is okay, it's just the case is a bit cracked. Which I'm like, hey, for what I got it for, I don't mind. This one to maybe keep. It's The Simpsons Sing the Blues. It says stuff like Do the Bartman, School Day, Deep Deep Trouble, I Love to See You Smile. Pretty cool. This one I had to pick up because I don't have it on cassette. I have it on CD and vinyl. It's what is it? It's Ted Nugent's Great Gonzos. It's like, he's a shit person now, but this is still a great album, so I at least listen to the record to just get that out of the way. We have Kansas up next with Mask. I've never seen this one before. There we go. I don't remember seeing this one really, but okay. Ooh, and it has, for people who care about it, it has the sticker on the top of it. That's pretty neat. It has the, I'm guessing if you have them popped in like this, you can see it. That's pretty wild. I have very few that have that on it. We have Every Picture Tells a Story by Rod Stewart. I've seen this record so many damn times. Whoa. This is a really cool one just because of the actual, like, art and all that on it. And even the insert. So that's pretty interesting, I will say. Overall. Peter Gabriel, so. Not a fan of him, so okay. This one is getting sold because I would rather it go to a better home, but I need to get a better case. Ren and Stimpy. You know Ren and Stimpy. I've never watched them, but I know about it. It's You Idiot. So, this is definitely getting sold. It's on an orange cassette. It's about an $8 average, maybe $9 average, so it'll be probably around the 6 to 8. We have a Doobie Brothers, The Captain and Me, side loader. The side loaders this time are amazing, I will say. I've never had so many great ones, let alone so many cool ones. Then we have Pure Prairie League, If the Shoe Fits, in this cardboard clamshell. I've always called these cardboard clamshells, and then ones like this, the Mudslide Slim and the Blue Horizon by James Taylor, I call these the normal, like, regular clamshells, basically. It's just plastic. I have mountain climbing on that, and then I have a Perry Como just out of reach on this cardboard clamshell. But what's cool about this one, I think is neat, it has this little, like, tape protector, like a pizza topper thing. So I guess pretty, I don't know if it's the most unique thing in the world, but I like a little touch. It's pretty cool in my opinion. This one I'll probably sell, maybe, the James Taylor. How do I open this fucker up? There we go. I don't want to flip it too much. Ooh, nice. Then this one I picked up to sell because I know it would sell. Green Jelly, Serial Killer Soundtrack. Again, another one I got a swap case on, but I had to pick it up. Then we have an Emerson, Lake and Palmer side loader for Trilogy. This is a maybe keep, maybe sell, I don't know. I gotta see how I'm feeling, but pretty cool, there you go. Then we have Billy Squire, what is it, Signs of Life. There we go. So this one I'm gonna have to clean the case heavy. So it looks like it was stuck on it, but Please don't be gunked up. Okay. So not bad, just it looks like something might have gotten spilt around it or whatever, because it has a bit of probably alcohol damage or tobacco damage or whatever. But not bad. I'll probably, if I sell it, it'll probably be like $1 or $2. I don't know. Now we have another Billy Squier, but this one is sealed, but it has a puncture hole. Enough is enough. Still with the original $1 sticker on it, and it's probably going to be like a $4 cassette. And we have Van Morrison, another one I gotta... This is switching to cases day, basically. Moon Dance. Dave Mason is up next with... What is this? It's Like You Never Left. Ooh, it has a sticker on it, though. There you go. We're almost done. We have Elton John, Sleeping with the Past. Okay. Pretty cool. I barely see the CD of this, let alone a cassette. And last up is a side loader for Jesse Cullen Young on the Road. Pretty wild. Now that's the cassettes all said and done. I'm gonna put the freebies in here too, just so that way they don't get lost. So singles, I again went not crazy on, but definitely before the cassettes, the bigger hitter of the day, which is always a great thing to do in my opinion. So first up, I'm just gonna get this big one out of the way. These are being sold because I took a gamble. I didn't like it, so oh well. So the big bag for $10. No idea. I'll count how many they are, but it's all Stan Freberg or Freeberg. He's like a comedian. It's like musical comedy shit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So just under $1 a piece, which I'm like isn't bad. They're like late 50s to early 60s, like musical comedy. And the only one that's like it says album, but it's like an EP, is Any Request by Stan Freeberg. And it's on a green Capitol label, which I rarely see. I've seen a lot of these purple, the rest are purples. And also they're in these special sleeves, so I mean, they're about, if I looked them up if I'm correct, they were between like $1 or $2 a piece. And some of them were like $3, so, I mean, I didn't lose money, but I was like, I wanted to take a gamble, have fun. Shit happened, to get over it. Next is the singles that I picked up that I love. These are from the dollar bins, as always. We have Defenderman with Torture, and Mule Skinner Blues on the Golden Era Series record label. It's pretty cool, it's like a little robot on it, too. And here's another era of records. The Fireflies, You Were Mine, and Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye. So I don't know if this is like a repress label, but cool. This is actually going to be coming up in a video very soon. But it's not related to this artist. It's Bobby Paris' Little Miss Dreamer and Who Needs You on the purple Chattahoochee record label. So this is interesting. And then we have Pancho Villa and the Bandits with Ain't That Bad and Progress on the Symbol Records label. The Chimes with I'm in the Mood for Love and Only Love on the Tag label, which I don't remember seeing last time, so cool. Then we have Randy Starr, and it says Bugs Bauer's Orchestra with After School and Heaven High, Man So Low on the Dale record label. Or, is it Dale? It says Dale. We have Richard Berry with Yama Yama Pretty Mama, or Yama Yama Pretty Mama, that makes more sense. And Angel of My Life on the RPM Records label. So as you know, right now I am more about looking at the labels than the artist. This is just called Flying Saucer Part 1 and 2 on Radioactive Records. Never heard of it, but I thought it was cool. Then we have Danny Peppermint with Sid Bass Orchestra and Chorus with La Di Da and One More Time on the Carlton label. Pretty cool. It's like more of a mustard brown. Then we have the Playboys with Memories and You're All I See on the Casablanca label, but it's not the Kiss Casablanca label. It's this. I don't know if it's the same, but I've never seen that before. Then we have Bobby Freeman with Ebb Tide or EBB Tide and Sinbad on the Josie label. Jimmy Charles with The Age for Love and Follow the Swallow on the Promo Records label. Literally, Promo Records. Odd. We have another Lost Night Records label for Jerry Butler with He Will Break Your Heart and Thanks to You. Pretty cool. This one is from... Lost Nights is from Narberth, PA. I don't remember hearing about that. It says Luniverse Records. It's Santa and the Satellite Part 1 and 2. And it says a Buchanan and Goodman production with Paul Sherman. It says 1957, scarce. Never heard of that, so that's interesting. And then we have George Jenkins and his orchestra with Caravan and Last Call on the Tampa record label. Pretty cool. Never seen that one. And then last for the 45 is Terrace Records label, Terrace Records Co. with the G Cliffs, A Girl Has to Know, and Lad. There Was Never a Dog Like Lad. That's what it's called. So pretty cool. I'll have to look a lot of these up. As you know, they will be on the Vinyl Hut page soon. Coming up Christmas time, I'm going to have a lot more going up in December. I will say that. Because it's like I have about 5 or more ready to go. And then I got to record about another 10. And then we'll just go on and on from there, you know? But it's always fun to do it. I always like to kick back. I just put it on. I sit here, do my thing. Now we have some more oddities and cool stuff, and apparently one that people were looking for a hot minute and are pissed that I got it. First up, we have BPM Christmas Collection, Executive Sounds Project featuring Melody Sexton. It says White Christmas long version, Happy Holiday to You, Santa Claus Coming to Town, and White Christmas single version. Literally sealed. I have no idea what this is. I just picked it up because it's weird. This one I picked up for $2. This is in the folk section. Woman River Flowing On by Carol. This is Carol, C-A-R-O-L-E. And Carol Etzler. So pretty interesting. And what's cool about it, on the back it says, I think it's Janelle, and Sisterhood, her. So it's signed, technically. So I just want to look at the insert, because there was an insert. Okay, so we got, looks like just a basic sleeve. And then this is the original inner sleeve, it looks like, or a poster. Here's the record, so it needs cleaning. It's seen better days, I will say. So that's the only reason I held it like that. But it looks like a fold out. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was in there. So that's awesome for $2. Hell yeah. Then we have the Irish Pub presents John Gordon, If You're Irish. Pretty cool. It's on... Is there a record label for this? I don't know. It says it's from... there's 2 in Philadelphia for it. The Irish Pub. And then 1 in New Jersey. So I don't know. Is this a record label type of thing? It says Blarney on it. So I'm guessing something like that. It is Dusty. Ooh. But pretty cool. Is there a date for this or no? Maybe. Then we have Bucks and Does, Sam Rosetta with the hammered dulcimer and fretted dulcimer. Pretty cool. I like finding these weird oddball ones. It's like, who's picking this shit up? I don't know. I am. From 82 and from West Virginia. We have, I'll do this one next. Kristen Lems was Born a Woman, still sealed. This, if I'm correct, was in the folk or like rock section. I don't remember. But it's from 86, it's from Chicago. And it's still sealed, $2. A little ding in it, but I don't care. It's pretty neat. Never heard of it. This one is an oddity, and I love oddities, as you know. We have the Crickets, featuring Dean Barlow on the JD Records label. Now, when I looked it up, they only put out singles. They never put out an album during their time, because this is the vinyl variant obviously came later, from how I can see it and how it's all set up, and the CD variant released in 1992, so I'm guessing this is late 80s, early 90s. And yeah, this is crazy cool. This last one was $3, and I don't know how the hell I got it. It seems like everyone was like after this one, they were shocked that I found it. This is Bubblegum Lemonade and Something for Mama by Cass Elliot. This is an insane find. A little bit of a seam split at the bottom, but honestly, for that being the only problem, I don't give a damn. And it looks like obviously just dust and just fingerprints, but like no deep scratches, no nothing crazy. It's on the Dunhill label for anyone that's curious. And let me see that sleeve, because I see a blue sleeve in there. This one, okay, it says it's an RCA sleeve, so I'm like, I don't mind that. But it's like I barely see any CDs from her to begin with. I don't see cassettes. I barely even see vinyl. Normally it's the best of album. You don't see her normal stuff, so to find this, that is wild. And if you don't know it, it's like it has stuff like It's Getting Better, Move In a Little Closer Baby, Sour Grapes, Who's to Blame. Seems like a pretty great album. I've listened to it a handful of times in the past, but now I have it, I'm going to listen to it a lot more. That was honestly another great find. So thank you everyone for watching. What was your favorite piece that I found? And what should I be on the lookout for next month? And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.